a good day. Raymond Loiseau, former runner in the motorcycle section of the Dakar for 20 years, is not riding this year. However, he's still involved. He's helping out in two capacities. My name is Raymond Loiseau and I have done 20 Dakars, and I didn't really want to do another one this year. However, ASO, they got me on board as a liaison officer for the motorcyclists. And I'm happy to help out. For example, here he introduces us to a winner of the Mongolian rally raid, and everybody knows him, and he's helping out the motorcyclists from a roadbook point of view, from a logistical point of view. Asking DAP here. Raymond Loiseau is easy to work with. He's always smiling, but now he's part of another world. But he's always easygoing, as indeed he was before. Now, Raymond is also helping out on the other side of things for BMW. He is assisting DDAP with the BMW 650 machine to bring it towards the production car class such as KTM have. It's a completely normal 650 prepared by Touratech, the German preparation shop, he says here. They've added a rally raid kit, for example a large fuel tank, and also all the GPS fittings as well, so that they can read them easily. It's a very quick machine and very easy to ride. Nothing can test a motorcycle like a real event, and of course a real event is such as the Dakar. It's a fantastic machine and I'm happy to be involved. Now on to the four-wheeled section of the Dakar 2001 here on day 5, a 333-kilometre trek. That's just over 200 miles into the middle of Morocco, and my goodness me, the dunes really are starting now. Jose Maria Servia, the Spanish driver in his French-built Schlesser buggy, number 202. Well, he was fastest today on the stage. Not a drop of rain in this area of the world for a very, very long time, but he was not going to stop for a drink. In the end, he navigated the car to the finish of the stage in a time of 3 hours and 25 minutes to be just under 2 minutes faster than his teammate Jean-Louis Schlesser. We're on board with Schlesser, as you can see, and he's got a problem with the navigation here, he's saying. And he's not happy at all, the 52-year-old Frenchman. Here they are, they're arriving at the stage finish. Now they have to arrive into the stage finish from top right-hand side of your screen. Schlesser has arrived from the wrong side of the time control, and you have to enter the time control from the right direction. Handbrake turn, round he goes, two-wheel drive machine of course, and in he goes, past the yellow board, towards the red stop board, where he then gets his time card stamped. Therefore, because he's arrived from the right angle, he doesn't get any further time penalties. Servia first, Schlesser second, and then the Frenchman, Jean-Pierre Fontenay, in his Mitsubishi, he third today. Now, he caught up Jean-Louis Schlesser after Mazoga, that was where the dunes were, and then Jose Maria Servia overtook Jean-Pierre Fontenay's blue and white Mitsubishi. Then, of course, Fontenay stayed in the dust that was really hanging in the air. Not much wind today to push the dust away from in front of the competitors. However, Fontenay still happy to be in contact and in touch with the leaders. Thierry de la Verne, another Frenchman, but this time in a Nissan, slightly longer wheelbase than that of the Mitsubishi Pajero. Teammate to Gregoire de Mavius, who started well down the field today after the Belgians' problems with the rear beam yesterday. Quick story about Demavius. He was getting ready to leave the bivouac this morning and actually had a phone call from one of the mechanics in the trucks who was already on the road, who thought that he had forgotten to tighten one of the bolts on the trailing arm to the differential, and in the end Demavius got underneath the car and indeed the bolt was not quite tight, so Demavius very lucky today. Masuoka in the Mitsubishi number 224 in the Pajero, he 5th today, giving away just over 6 minutes to the winner of today's stage, Serbia. Similar machine to that of Masuoka, but this time number 203, Kenjiro Shinazuka from Japan, with Ulster's Fred Gallagher calling the notes alongside him. Shinazuka 6th today, only 11 seconds back of his teammate Masuoka. These three Mitsubishis tailed off by Jutta Kleinschmidt in her machine, the German lady driver, of course the first lady driver to win a stage of the Dakar last year. On board here with Souza. Caught in the dust of Jutta Kleinschmidt. Now, of course, many of these machines running with a tire pressure sensor to the back wheels that can just keep the drivers informed of what the tire pressures are doing. And Souza saying that he was concerned about the tire pressures, particularly over the stony section where he felt that the tire pressure was too much and therefore the car was bouncing around quite a bit. Bruno Sabi, he was 10th today, although problems coming for his teammate Philip Vormberg, who broke a front shock absorber in the sister Ford. Here another teammate, Vigouroux, in yet another Ford two-wheel drive machine, more suited to the Baja events, and remember they're not running with windscreens, hence the full face helmets. He's saying to us through the onboard camera link-up that this car quite suited more towards the quick events, but quite a difficult car to drive, always on the opposite lock, as you'll notice. Here he is passing the Brazilian-driven truck, number 427, de Azevedo, the Brazilian driver in that one. Another blue machine, but not the same manufacturer, Luc Alphonse, 11th today in his Schlesser Kangoo. You can hear him spinning the wheels, struggling for traction as he goes up those dunes. And of course, the more you spin the wheels, the more build-up of heat inside the tyres, and therefore a little bit of risk of a puncture. No problems for Alphonse today. Miguel Prieto, the Spanish driver in his Mitsubishi, he was 19th today, 45 minutes back over a 4-hour stage. Pierre Lartigue in T1. Problems for him. No reports yet of Lartigue at the finish of the stage, even though he went through one of the control points. T1 actually won today on the stage by Japan's Asaga in his Toyota. The French Le Mans winner, he won Le Mans, Henri Pescarolo, all the way back in 1972 in a Matra. He is continuing on, no problems for him, but some big problems for America's Darren Skilton in his Kia. He had to stop with a front differential problem, as did his teammates, Leduc in his Kia. the Duke out of the Dakar after a front diff problem. So not a good day for America. Serbia quickest on the stage by just under 2 minutes from Schlesser. Third was France's Fontenay, Thierry Delaverne and Hiroshi Mashioka. Overall, well, not quite the same. Schlesser leading overall, 4 minutes and 14 seconds ahead of Fontenay, Serbia, Delaverne and Mashioka.
Bueno, la primera arena ha pasado muy bien, no había, era bastante.
We overtook a lot of motorcycles today and there was a lot of dust on the stage. We, of course, didn't see anything through the dust, but we went alongside Fontenay as a pairing, but he was not as quick as us. But at the end of the stage, the actual surface of the stage was better with the sand.
Hemos tenido que seguirle muchos kilómetros y al final en una zona de dunas hemos encontrado una pista mejor. Hemos podido adelantar ahí.
I'm happy today, no mistakes, and we had some good co-driving, some good navigation. We tried to follow a good rhythm, but most importantly, it's still to be in the rally and not to lose too much time.